Attention. My whole life has been spent figuring out how to manage it effectively. Because whether I want it or not, I always get it. Recently, I stepped out of my house and heard the following. Hey, forehead! From a moving automobile. Now, I'm an adult man, so I didn't follow the automobile. I learned many years ago how to manage the attention that I receive. And part of that involves me standing in this place at this time. A huge part of that is why I'm a performer at all, because I know that people will be staring at me, and if I can find a scenario where it makes sense, and one of us gets to talk, and everyone else has to listen, I feel a lot better. But I didn't always know this. It was a hard lesson to learn. As a child, I had no idea. I understood that people would scream things like that, oftentimes much worse things, and I didn't know what to do about it. I knew that I'm going to get this attention. I want it to be better. How can I make it better? Who's getting positive attention? Skateboarders are getting positive attention. Rollerbladers are getting positive attention. Guys who play sports are getting positive attention. At this time, positive attention entirely meant attention from girls. As this is a group of activities in which I have no interest and even less ability. I tried skateboarding a couple times, fell on my face, like this is awful. Tried rollerblading, these are unwieldy things, they result in a great deal of perspiration. No thank you, don't want anything to do with it. Sports, a lot of hardware, and then being in showers with other boys, no thank you. The object of the exercise is attention from girls. I have no interest in this. And then I discovered doing stupid stuff got me attention from girls. It could be something like jumping off of a bench and trying to do a somersault with varying degrees of success. But people would look over. Jesse Richards noticed, Renee Gonzalez noticed, Kelly noticed, last name redacted. I was onto something. It escalated from there. Oh, we don't smoke. We're not ready for it. You're not ready for it. I'm ready for it. Who's got the cigarettes? I'm putting them in my face. Cigarettes aren't good enough. We're drinking now. It's 6th grade. Who's got moonshine? All of us. Who's going to drink so much he falls down? This guy. Who's going to look at him? Everybody. Mission accomplished. Also in 6th grade, biology class started rearing its head. Dissection, a crucial part of this, and this is where my daredevil phase reached its peak. I was partnered with a guy named Sean Randolph, a fine fella, and our objective was to fill out a diagram of a cow's eyeball, to cut it open, label the parts correctly. I don't really remember the assignment. I was probably drunk. We cut open this eye, and we get to the center of the eyeball, the lens. It looks like a little gummy candy. And throughout this process, we were using scalpels and forceps. And it started simply enough. Oh, that's gross. Do you want to touch it? Touch it? Sure, I'll touch it. Poked it. Everybody, ah! The attention that I so desperately needed. I was getting it. Like, oh man, all right, how far can this go? Pick it up. He's touching the lens! It's this little gummy thing out of this grotesque, enormous, discolored, gray, goopy eyeball. I pick it up, hold it, squeeze it. It makes a little like kind of noise. Oh! And then I put it in my mouth and chewed it. Thankfully, it didn't pop. At that point, I was like, you know, maybe I've gone too far. It might be time to retire because it grossed everyone out, and everybody did look, and it did get the attention of Jesse Richards and Renee Gonzalez and Kelly, but they were not enthused. They're like, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Like, oh no, I'm trying to put my mouth on Jesse Richards' mouth, and she saw me put this cow eye lens in my mouth. This might be counterproductive. So I took it out. I put it in my pocket. I went down to the bus. Well, I couldn't just put it back on the table because then they would have the evidence. So my story was there wasn't a lens in the cow eye. There just wasn't one in there. I couldn't have put it in my mouth because there wasn't one. It's where it would be on the table with all the other cowball eye parts. Since then, I've become a much more conservative person, as you can tell. Thank you for your time and attention.